Phones are amazing in the fact that they allow you to connect with people from all over the world, but that can also be pretty frightening when you think about it. I mean, someone you don't even know could just call you whenever they feel like it. There are certain numbers you definitely don't want to receive calls from or call yourself, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. You guys love part 1 so much that we are bringing you a part 2. Hey YouTube, I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Before we get started, I want to know, what is something that scares you? Let me know your answers down in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and make sure you show us some love by giving this video a big thumbs up. Alright, let's get started on our list of top 5 phone numbers you should never call part 2. Coming out number 5 spot, red numbers. This one is pretty frightening. So apparently in Pakistan, there were reports of dozens of people dying after answering calls from red numbers. Basically, this was just a number that would appear on your screen in red. People claim these were cursed phone numbers or death calls. It said if you answered the call, you would have a high frequency signal that would cause you to have a brain hemorrhage and you would die instantly. So yeah, if a red number flashes across your screen, don't answer it. In at number 4, Susie's dying number. This number originated in the UK and it dates all the way back to the 1970s. And as you may remember or know, back then there were a lot of phone booths in the streets. So legend has it that the phone in the phone booth would start to ring when a child would walk by. Once the child answered, they would hear a woman's voice on the other end saying, help me, Susie's dying." And she would say this rather calmly and repeat herself over and over again. And if you hung up, she would just call back repeating the same thing. The children who answered these calls say that it absolutely terrified them, and many of them suffer from nightmares because of it. They also recall the number being something like 20202020. And at number 3, 1000000000. In certain Asian countries, people say that this number is cursed. If you call it, a man will answer it and tell you that if you don't call 15 people and tell them about the number, then you will die. Yeah, because that's not super creepy. Imagine just getting a phone call from one of your friends. Oh hey, yeah, long time, weekend was good? Yeah, that's great. So listen, I'm gonna die if I don't tell you about this number, blah blah blah. Coming in at number 2, 09044444444. This one comes all the way from Japan, and this is known as Sadako's number. If you call the number, you are supposed to be able to hear creepy noises. Oh yeah, and if you call this number, then you're gonna die in a week due to some sort of accident. Yeah, basically like The Ring, you're dead in 7 days. I mean, Sadako is the ghost from the Ring movie, so I guess that makes sense. This number also came out around the same time as the movie release date. And having been a business major, I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together and assume that this was just a marketing ploy for the movie, which is pretty clever when you think about it. But even with that being said, I'm still not risking calling this number. I'm about to go on a cruise in 2 days and I don't want to die out there. And in at number 1, 08888888888. This number is from Bulgaria and this number is believed to be cursed. They say that anyone who has this as a phone number is going to die a horrible death. Apparently the first man who had this as his number died from an aggressive form of cancer. The second man was shot to death in the streets. After this got out, no one wanted the number, so the phone company had to suspend it. And there you have it, that's the list of the top 5 numbers you should never call part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want a part 3, let me know down in the comments. Please show us some love by giving this video a thumbs up. Don't call any of these numbers, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.